U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has called a surge in violence in Afghanistan this week unacceptable and warned both the Taliban and the Afghan government to stop posturing ahead of intra-Afghan peace talks.
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has called the recent violence in Afghanistan unacceptable, but assured that the United States would continue to push the Afghan peace process forward. Pompeo, while briefing press at the State Department on Thursday, mentioned the need to discuss the disputed prisoner release clause in the February 29 agreement with the Taliban and said that Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad is in Kabul to move things along. Even as Pompeo criticized the increase in violence, he insisted senior Taliban leaders remain committed to their deal with the United States.
We know that the road ahead will be difficult. We expected it. We were right. The upsurge in violence in parts of Afghanistan over the last couple days is unacceptable. In no uncertain terms, violence must be reduced immediately for the peace process to move forward.
This comes as the Afghan government has rejected the provision in the US Taliban agreement that requires it to release up to 5,000 Taliban prisoners ahead of negotiations to reconcile the Taliban and the Afghan government. In exchange, the Taliban would release 1,000 Afghan government prisoners. The Taliban, in response, has resumed military operations against Afghan forces, to which the US on Wednesday also launched an airstrike against the Taliban fighters.